Hi everyone. I'm not fully immersed on the history of Antarctica, but I wanted to talk about it. Admiral Byrd went down to Antarctica, and there's a few theories. But what seemed to happen was Antarctica was closed up. There are trips that we have lots of bases down there. There are trips to Antarctica, but no one's ever flown or walked across Antarctica ever. The trip to the South Pole, the race to the South Pole, went back the same way. There is a reason that Antarctica can never be crossed, and that's another subject. But what I don't understand is how we can live in a world with today's technology and we can't fly or walk over Antarctica. I did see a round Earth video recently where they're going back millions of years with the civilizations before. It's really great to sort of deny the Bible and just sort of like have another explanation for everything. It's like, your biggest problem, your biggest error of all was denying the Bible, denying the history of man. It's all written in the Bible. You can't just deny the Bible. And again, people just keep denying it. Going to have another sort of crazy round earth theory for everything. I'm not for round earth I am against it because I know with NASA, they did not go into the moon. And if they did go to the moon, they got past the Van Allen belt, which is impossible because, NASA said recently, one of their directors said, we can't get past the Van Allen belt with this Mars thing. And it's like, well, how can you say that? Because you went past the Van Allen belt to get to the moon. And then you've got these clowns in space, and then they're grabbing invisible wires, and then those wires are hooked onto guys floating past behind them as they're talking. Now, the whole thing looks like, it's live streamed, so they're getting caught. These YouTube videos have hardly got any views. No one's... the algorithms of Facebook, YouTube, and everything is working against flat Earth as a conspiracy theory. It's not that. Round Earth is being exposed. No one's saying flat Earth is the answer. It's just a theory. It's just, something's wrong. People aren't going into space. Something's wrong. People can't go past Antarctica. Something's wrong. You've got all these treaties down there. You've got all these rules. You've got bases down there, and then you've got all these rules. And we all work for companies. We know that companies are hiding stuff all the time. So it's quite normal for a treaty to hide information. I mean, sure, I can watch a documentary on the Scott base, and they go to the Dry Valley, but they don't go across Antarctica. Fly the helicopter in, fly it back out. The same thing happened with the race to the South Pole. They go back the same way that they came. No one has crossed. They got the Erebus crash. New Zealand, it's a 747 type of plane. Back in those days, it was a while ago, 79 maybe, 1979. The Erebus crashed into a mountain. Did it? It crashed into something, but no one could work out in New Zealand because the New Zealand population was outraged. There's a lot of questions with round Earth and Antarctica, and I'm just amazed that people think that people have crossed Antarctica. I'm amazed that people think that these space stations are real. It's like, well, have you seen the videos? Have you seen the information about the moon and the Van Allen belt and moon guys jumping on trampolines behind a bit of equipment, showing that the gravity, it's like there's no, gravity, so they jump on trampolines. It looks like it. I mean, when they walk, they don't bounce. and then they're suddenly all bouncing with their feet and hidden on what they're bouncing on, and it looks like a trampoline that they're bouncing on. It's just ridiculous. But all we can do is expose the lies, and hopefully from there we can form a debate. What is the truth? Why are we being lied to? Are we ever going to find out the truth? What are they hiding? And thank you for that. Bye.